After a long, grueling season, Arsenal fans might feel dejected, but they can still be proud of their accomplishments this season. They fought hard to the end. Arsenal has plenty of reasons to come out of the season feeling good about where the club is headed for the next few years. Number one, youth. Arsenal has key players that are young and still improving, the likes of Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, Saliba, and others. Under the right conditions, these players can grow into becoming world-class players in their own right. All the great clubs have a balance of experience and youth players on their squad, and Arsenal seems to have struck that balance right. However, key injuries in the most crucial part of the season really cost them ultimately in the end. If they add a few more key players to their squad, they will, without a question, win the Premier League next season. Which brings me to my next point, which is recruitment. Arsenal seems to have found the right strategy when it comes to recruiting talent. With neighbouring London side Chelsea spending over £700 million since Ted Boehly took over the club, Arteta has identified key talent and integrated them into the squad well. The likes of Trossard, who many questioned but looks like he has adapted very quickly on the left wing and playing at that false nine role. The likes of Odegaard, who's looking like one of the best eights in the league. William Saliba, although he was only on loan to Marseille, but recalling him and integrating him into the squad has improved Arsenal significantly, which is a credit to Mikel Arteta. Which brings me to the third point, which is Arteta. He is the real deal. If you've seen Arsenal's patterns of play, their tenacity, their aggressiveness without the ball, you start to understand that they have a manager that's not only a master tactician, but also a fighter. Understanding Arteta's footballing philosophy is also understanding the man. He was the understudy to Pep Guardiola, but also a tenacious six. Played in Scotland with Rangers, he understood the need for strong physical players that could grind out results in the cold and rainy days. But he also studied football at La Masia. His background and experience makes him the perfect man to take Arsenal forward. Now looking forward, Arsenal will be in the Champions League next season. No team will want to face them. Although in the past Arsenal used to loathe playing Bayern Munich, I believe in the next campaign it will be Bayern Munich looking to avoid Arsenal. There are three key positions where I think Arsenal need to sign players to give themselves the best opportunity to win the league next season and to compete in the Champions League. Number one, center back. Arsenal needs to add to their squad a reliable right-footed center back that they can trust in big games. Next season, Arsenal will be in the Champions League, and I expect them to get to the knockout stages. If Saliba is not fit, I don't think Rob Holding is the answer. I think it's time for them to say goodbye to Rob Holding and introduce a reliable, experienced center back that doesn't mind playing as a squad player, preferably a player that can adapt to the physical needs of the Premier League. Number two, and number 8. Arsenal was previously linked with Houssem Aouar. Arsenal needs to sign a similar profile player who would improve the quality of play in the attacking third. Players like Xhaka give you the physical presence in the midfield, but where you could improve the quality of play is by adding a player that can break lines. Arsenal should sign Caicedo from Brighton. He provides versatility by being able to play both the 6 and the 8. When Partey has been injured, Arsenal has struggled to find a suitable alternative. Caicedo can not only play that role, but he can also play in the half space. Number 3, add a number 9. Another addition that could improve Arsenal is signing the likes of a Ivan Toney. He would provide the physical presence, and he could add another weapon to Arsenal's attack. At times, Arsenal could have benefited from having a physical presence in the box. The likes of Ivan Toney would improve their attack and would provide something different to Arsenal's offense. Arsenal fans should feel good about where their club is headed. All the work behind the scenes has gotten Arsenal to where it is today. This season was not a failure, but rather a stepping stone to future success. I, for one, will be glued to the TV when they kick off next season. Up the Arsenal. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.